Hole 10, although not as long as its parallel partner, Hole 9, it is definitely one of the most difficult holes on the course, having two placements. One is a straight 402-foot drive, and the other is pinned high, but it sits left at 444 feet and plays much longer than it looks. Having a wide open fairway, it requires a drive to be just right of the opening to make a good upshot through the low ceiling to save your par 3.
Here Jonathan's on the pad on 10. This is a straight shot, but it's a nice long shot. If you keep it high, it's going to hit the tree, so you got to kind of keep it low and put some on it. Oh, there's a lot of wind play. It's short. It's definitely short.
Let's see what Mickey has to offer.
Mickey with the roller. Hits the tree. There we have it. Can't like get some leaves out of the way. He probably has about 100-foot upshot.
Nice jump putt. Short and low though.
Short and low. Here we go. We have Brian Moore looking at his shot. They're a little bit closer than Jonathan and Cam were, but not much. Let's see what he can pull out here. Those are some really nice shorts he has on, aren't they?
Yeah.
Organizer back. Oh, a little short.
Short.
Looks like both teams will be getting their 3. Let's see what 11 has to offer us, folks.
Hole 11. This hole requires a controlled shot through a very tight alley of trees. Although the tee sits left of the hole, it plays like a 256 slight dogleg left. If you find any trees left or right of the fairway, it could make what seems like a simple 3 turn into a very frustrating 4.
Looks like they both pulled out a 3 on hole 10. Cam's up to the pad first. For those of you that don't know, Cam and Jonathan are actually 5 under par, and Brian Moore and Mickey are 1 under par. So here's a drive. Hits the fairway nicely, guys. He sneaks on through, kicks off to the right a little bit.
We have 3 skip aces on this hole.
Man.
Know that?
Don't listen to him, folks. If he was so good, he'd be throwing. Brian Moore with a nice drive.
Beautiful. Can it get in? No. Short and off the pole. Off the pole.
Brian Moore with a nice drive. Here we go, folks. Alright, man. I'm tired and I'm not even throwing. Oh no. We got Jonathan Matthews stepping up to the putt. He looks like he got about a 25-foot putt, but it's through some trees. Slight right to left wind. Here's the putt. High off the number plate.
Looks like the veterans are going to be making up a stroke on this hole.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be pulling them in a little bit, folks. There's Mickey Carnell walking right by. I'm not going to say that was a beer in his hand, but that was a beer in his hand. Big ol' 6-foot putt. And he bangs it, folks.
I was hoping to see the Players' Cup.
Well, that does it. It looks like the seasoned veterans picked up a stroke there. They got a 2 on 11, while the young guns picked up a 3. Let's go ahead and see what 12 has to offer.
A little bit.
Hole 12 could be one of the most textbook holes on the course. It measures 300 feet and is a simple hyzer left that doesn't present much trouble unless you seriously late or early release your drive. And even then, there are some good alleyways to hit and save your par.
Here we go, folks. Brian Moore steps up to the pad with those psychedelic shorts again. Not sure if they're going or coming. Here's the drive. It's going to hit a tree. It did. And he's off on the right side of the fairway. Doesn't leave much for Mickey. Jonathan Matthews up to the pad. Let's see if he can put one down there and get this stroke back. Oh, he hits a tree early.
Wait.
And now we have Cam. He's making sure his backswing. Yeah, making sure his backswing. His hand doesn't hit that tree. I've done that too, and I missed a week. I was playing with Johnny McCray of all people. Could you imagine the embarrassment? Here's the shot. Oh, but he hits a tree.
That's going to be a hard putt for 3.
That's going to be a tough putt for 3. Left a lot of work on that one. Here we go. Mickey's on the right side of the fairway. He has a tough shot himself.
Also a very tight line.
Yeah, very, very, very tight line. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anything's possible.
Personally, I would throw a lefty flick.
Yeah, because you're left-handed.
Yeah, that is true.
Boo, lefties. Here's Mickey's shot. Oh, he hits the tree early. Oh, it doesn't look good.
That's going to be a hard tee.
He's in the casual water, folks. Yeah, these are the pros. And Brian Moore standing in the mushy stuff.
See the first alternate hole and the last alternate hole, as a matter of fact, to see all players shoot twice.
See what happens here.
Can he get it in?
No, that's a little short.
This is a short putt.
He assures himself of the definite bogey there. We have Jonathan approaching their lie. Well, it looks like this hole kind of tore into the pros a little bit. It doesn't seem like they're going to be both pulling out 4s unless Jonathan can pull a magic shot out of the bag right now.
Personally, I know a lot of AMs out here that can shoot.
It's very low.
Doubles.
Well, he guaranteed himself of the 4, definitely, guys. Here's Mickey with the putt for 3. And he did a bag putt with the 3, folks. Mickey's showing off. That's why he's a seasoned veteran. Cam with the little 2-foot putt. And he nails it, folks. Well, let's see what hole 13 has to offer. It's a nice one.
Hole 13 is much like 12, but has 2 placements. One which is a 294-foot straight throw and not much trouble, and pin 2 which plays 322-foot dogleg left, which can present some issues if you don't get around the corner. You definitely want to stay in the fairway on this hole no matter where the basket is located.
Here we go, folks. Mind you, this is our first video recording of the skypilot challenge, so we're working out the kinks. But they both got 3s on the hole 12. Teed off on hole 13. Mickey Cardell first. And the format now is a little different. What they're going to be doing now is it's basically singles, and they're going to be taking the best score from either team and going that way. So here's Brian Moore. It's a nice low shot. It's going to skip. Skips toward the basket.
Very nice.
Looks like he assured himself of the 2.
Should be easy for him.
Yep. Here's Cam Lincoln. This hole is tough, folks. I mean, you got trees right there about 40, 50 feet off the tee pad.
It's a big hyzer shot. Nice hard skip at the end of the shot would be nice to tuck you right under the basket.
Cam's shot kind of went a little long. Let's see what Jonathan Matthews has in his bag of tricks here with his pink disc. Jonathan's running the girly disc. A little high and tight, but he gets around.
And into a tree.
Into a tree. Looks like they may be taking Cams. Well, actually, they're playing singles, so it doesn't matter. Jonathan's going to be playing his shot first. Had a little discussion with Brian Moore. Probably talking a little trash. You know how those guys do. Let's see if Jonathan can pull out something magical here. Tiger Woods like.
Oh, and another tree.
Jonathan hits another tree.
Goobied underneath another tree.
Alright.
B. Moore walking up to his shot. a little deeper.
Actually, it looks like Mickey's shot is next. A little confusion here, folks, but we'll get it all worked out, I promise. There we go. Brian Moore said it. It's going to be Mickey, then Moore, then Cam.
Mickey's short and left into the woods. A lot of tight, skinny trees over there.
Yeah, definitely a tough little
just
shot.
to the left of the basket for him in his shot.
Let's see what he can pull off here. I got my money on the 3.
I'd say that's a safe bet, Ralph.
Here's a shot. Hyzer.
And it's close. Easy 3 for him.
Easy 3. Looks like we got Brian Moore taking his putt next.
He's setting up for his shot. He also has that same tree to the left of his shot.
Players seem to do that a lot. They throw some leaves or grass or something in the air, see which way the wind's blowing. It looks like he has a tailwind, so that'll make the disc drop. He's going to have to throw it a bit high and up around them trees to get it in. See what he can do. High enough? Oh, hits the basket. That's a 3.
Let's go.
Cam's trying to find his disc. Let's see what we got going on here. I think he's located his disc. He left himself pretty good position for it too. There's the putt.
Get it.
Nope, a little short. Looks like both teams will be getting a 3 here, folks. Alright, let's see what happens on
drive.
Oh, that's Jonathan's drive. Nope. We want to correct that. That was Jonathan's upshot. So this is actually for the par. Alright, Rambo. We're allowed to screw up.
We are. We were told by the producer.
We know people in big places. Here's Johnson's putt for the 3. And he bangs it for the 3.
3's around.
It's going to be 3s around, folks. And we're going to be heading up to hole 14. Let's hear what Cal has to say about hole 14.